Check. What's happening, my man?
I'm so happy.
So happy to see you.
Wow.
What's going
Joe,
on?
thank you so much, first of all.
My pleasure.
I feel like, you are the loudspeaker of the planet, man, and I'm so honored to be here.
That's a very uncomfortable position to be in, I'll tell you that. It's very weird.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. But look, I mean, you've talked to everybody on the planet, and I think I'm honored to be your first arm wrestler.
Well, if I'm going to have an arm wrestler, it has to be the GOAT.
Oh, highly debated, but I'll take it.
You're in the conversation.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
for
in the
damn
conversation.
Sure.
There's a couple of us, I think. John Brzenk. I don't know, how close do you follow arm wrestling?
Very little.
Yeah.
I follow you. Well, I'm most fascinated by the fact that you can't extend your arm.
Yeah.
His arms don't straighten out.
No, they don't, unfortunately. That didn't
crazy.
work. Yeah. It didn't work when I was trying to fight Thor either. It kind of limited the extension. But
when did that start happening?
so I got into club arm wrestling. I arm wrestled when I was a kid, but I got into club arm wrestling around like 18. By the time I was 20 or so, we have this champion called Crazy George. Okay, he's like a very old, very decorated champion, and he famously, at the time for me, he couldn't straighten his elbows, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait till my elbows don't straighten. like a silly wish, right? So it started early. Like I think I was probably in my late 20s, and it just the range started to shrink.
And what is that from?
It's just pressure mostly, like just the constant pressure on the elbow joint causes, osteophytes potentially. And it doesn't happen to all the arm wrestlers.
Have you got an MRI on it?
I've had 3 surgeries.
To straighten them out?
To remove bone and scar tissue.
Just chip bones and stuff?
Chip bones. Dr. Pollock, bless his soul, at the Ottawa Hospital has extended my career till this age. It can. That's probably one of the worst chronic conditions that arm wrestlers get is, if the bone growth gets bad enough, it can start to constrict your nerves or blood flow, and that's when it becomes a problem.
Has that happened to you?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was probably, it was like 2013, so like 13 years ago is when I had my first surgery. And at that point, trying to move forward. And
pull it out as far as you can go. That's it?
That's it, buddy. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the left is a little more than the right, it looks like.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've had 2 surgeries on the right, 1 on the left. But in my mind, it's a small price to pay. I'm as all in arm wrestling as you can possibly be. And this is our cost of admission for some of us. And
does that happen to every arm wrestler?
No. There's lots of arm wrestlers. It's a style thing. It's a genetic predisposition. I rolled the dice wrong one day and had a bad match. I think what happens is it's the pressure, it's the bones over time. If you're a dummy and keep on doing it when you should probably rest, that probably doesn't help. And I'm guilty. So
like most of the greats.
Anyways,
everything.
It doesn't affect me in the sport. I call it weaponized arthritis. Okay, because there are ways you can kind of make your loss of range work for you at times.
Really?
Yeah, because there's if you're doing an arm bar, okay, your body resists with the ligaments and the tendons.
Mm-hmm.
So that starts higher for me. And I think that there's a muscular strength component that kicks in as well right at the end of the range to protect you. So I just have a higher, arm bar,
Did it help you in arm bars as well?
Oh, God, no, it doesn't.
No?
A good jiu-jitsu guy is still gonna arm bar me. No.
Well, it's also the bones would just snap.
Yeah, it's just gonna snap higher.
Yeah. Snap in bad places.
Yeah.
Did you ever try hanging from a chin-up bar to straighten it out?
I've tried a lot of things.
I saw a video with you and Juju Mufu.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Juji.
Yeah. Juji Mufu?
Yeah, Juji Mufu.
Okay.
John Call. Yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's such a character. But they were rolling. They were trying to do some stuff with like these big metal bars to
Yeah.
roll out your muscles,
Uh-huh.
and you were in fucking agony.
Yeah.
I was like, that is crazy to watch. Like,
Yeah.
you really can't straighten your arm, and when they were trying, you were screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. I've kind of just accepted it.
Did you ever try to hang?
I've tried
bars?
so many things, but when I was young, when I was 20, I was wishing for the day that I could be like Crazy George.
Wait, your arm doesn't
So-
straighten out.
It's interesting, you know, like I'm not, if I was like all about straightening my arm, I could probably still do it because the bone is actually removed. Now it's a sheath, there's like a capsule that surrounds the joint that is probably the root cause of it.
What is the capsule made out of?
I believe it's, was it fascia, just connective structure. I think it encapsulates the joint.
So everything is just sort of condensed to hold the joint together?
I think so. Yeah.
It's
And
a kind of a unique study. If you were like a physiologist or you're studying human anatomy, you would say, okay, like what is possible?
yeah.
You know, like do you know about David Goggins' knees?
I know David Goggins. I don't know about his knees.
His knees are so great. He's bone on bone
Yeah.
with both knees. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, I don't know how you can walk with these knees. Forget about run thousands of miles. So his knees had it's what is it called, Jamie? It's like wolf something. It's like there's a condition when you're bone on bone for so long where the bone actually spreads out. And the doctor said, I'd heard about this in theory. I've never seen it on an actual human being, where his knee, the bone had grown out so weird that his knees were moving at like odd angles. So they had to saw his tibia and move his knee down. So he's still bone on bone, but now he has a flat surface. And so they cut it and then screwed it into place. And then he just rode a stationary bike for like fucking 5 months, like a maniac, and then started running again. Bone on bone.
Beautiful. Love it.
It's crazy.
He's wild. Man.
See if you can
Yeah.
see if you can find what the condition is.
Says it's called Wolff's Law, biological principle stating that bones adapt and grow thicker and denser under physical stress. Is that?
I think that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And his grew thicker and like kind of mushroomed out
Yeah.
at the top of the knee because there's nothing there. There's no, and it's just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So it just kept growing out. And if you see, do we have the images of the surgery? I know I sent it to you a long ass time
Yeah, I
ago.
mean, it's showing a bunch of pictures from when he was on here. I
So
don't know
see
which
that
one it is.
where the fingerprints on his shin? That's because he had so much edema on his leg that he could squeeze it and put that's after the surgery.
Awesome.
Yeah, but look at the actual, look at that, the photo of what the knee looks like.
That's not him.
That's not him. Where's
That's like an image of what it looked like.
Okay, so they saw it and then they screw it down in place. They saw it slightly,
Right.
like a
I
wedge
understand.
off a piece of wood. And you lower it, level it out, and then screw it in place.
Yeah, for sure I have something similar. I've been bone on bone for probably 2 decades.
Really?
Yeah.
All the cartilage is gone.
Nothing. So when I went in and got my surgery, doctor told me I have there's nothing there but bone. He said, Devon, maybe we can give you another couple years on your career, maybe.
How long ago did you say this?
That was like 15 years ago. I'm probably, no kidding, I probably pulled off my best show ever 6 weeks ago. So
Really? How old are you?
I'm 51.
That's amazing.
And I have another shot at the world title. I'm still number 1 in the divisions. So, I'm lucky, but I think the doctors will say something, but it's just not true. You can do anything,
Well, Goggins is a perfect example of that, and I guess so are you. It's like the idea that you can't do something is based on when most people quit.
Yeah. Pain is a interesting thing to try and master, It's information, and you have to be able to live with it and work with it, but it's good. It's good to have this pain because it's kind of a guide on where you need to get better. The tendons and the tendinous structures of the elbow are super, super taxed in arm wrestling. And the process of rehabilitation and development of these structures under great duress and trauma is difficult, and it requires a lot of time and monotony, which a lot of people aren't willing to put in.
I'm shocked at how much time grip training takes.
Yeah.
It takes forever. I've been
disgusting.
trying to jack those grip strength